Welcome back to another workout video. I had so much fun with our abs workout, so today we're doing glutes. You're going to do this video 2 times through for the full challenge. You'll need a resistance band and a dumbbell. So this is how your challenge is going to go. You're going to be doing 4 supersets of 2 exercises. A superset is basically just where you do 2 exercises back to back and then rest after doing both of them rather than resting in between. And we'll start with our glute bridge and then our single leg glute bridge. Or we'll do laying hip abductions next on the right side and on the left side. And then you'll be doing these for 1 minute each, or if it's got different sides. For example, for your B stance RDLs in superset 3, you're going to be doing 30 seconds per side. The only unilateral exercise that you're going to be doing for 1 minute each is the lying hip abductions. We'll be finishing off with our sumo squat and sumo squat pulse. And guys, by the end of this workout, I was absolutely dying. Let's get started. It's going to be so much fun. So you do really want a band for this exercise. It's definitely going to add some challenge. If you don't happen to have a band at home, since this is the only exercise using a band, you can just put a dumbbell on your hips and do it that way instead, and it will still be a good challenge. We'll be doing each exercise for 1 minute. So getting started on our banded glute bridge. As you're pushing up, really think about squeezing your glutes, and then also think about lightly pressing out with your legs into the resistance of the band, and you'll feel a lot more in your side glute as well. We're just going nice and slow with these. There's no need to rush them. There's no need to do them super fast. In fact, a lot of the time with weightlifting, with exercises, you will actually feel it more and challenge the muscle a little bit more by going slow. So this is not a cardio workout. This is supposed to train, tone, and strengthen your glutes. So since we're working with a muscle, we want to train it like a muscle. We want to use tempo, go nice and slow. Think of that mind-muscle connection. So really be thinking about your glutes the whole time. And we're done with that exercise. Take off the band and we're going to be doing single leg glute bridges. So you want to bring one leg up, either bent like this, or you can straighten it out, or even lay your foot on top of your other knee. And you're just going to press up, do the exact same motion. One thing that helps with stability is really thinking of pushing your palms of your hands down into the ground and pushing your shoulders down into the ground as well, especially since we're doing just a single side at a time. There can be a little bit of instability sometimes. So really think of that upper body, the shoulders, the arms, pressing into the ground to help with stability and balance. Now you should switch to your other side since we're doing both the left and the right side in this 1 minute. So you'll do 30 seconds per side. And I'll just show here a variation of how you can put your leg. Some ways of doing it are harder and some ways are easier. I personally think the straight leg is the hardest version. And then the easiest would be this way with the foot on top of the knee. And we're done. Now that the superset is over, we're going to rest for 30 seconds. Really just enjoy this time. Let your glutes rest. Don't feel like you need to do a workout in this time. It's important to have rest periods so that your muscles can push harder in the next bout of exercise. Okay, our rest is almost over. You're going to stay on your mat for this next set of exercises and just lay on your side. We're doing laying hip abduction. Starting on the right side, we'll be doing a full minute for this and then switching to the left. So here you really want to feel this in your hip. This specifically targets your gluteus minimus, which is the smallest of your glute muscles. We want to train all of the muscles of the glutes just to give them that rounded look. Make sure to really squeeze at the very top of the exercise. And use that front hand for support if you need it. Push down with both of your palms just to keep your body balanced. And say hi to my dog who's coming to see what's going on. Okay guys, just 3 more seconds, and let's switch over to your other side. Okay, so we've got our left side now. One thing that is really important is that you train both of your sides to be as balanced as possible. Just because we have a dominant side, just like you have a dominant hand, oftentimes we'll have a dominant leg as well. And imbalances usually aren't super extreme, but at times if they become too extreme, then it can potentially lead to injury or to other problems. So you just want to make sure that you're training equally on both sides of your body, or if you notice that one leg is stronger than the other or one arm is significantly stronger than the other, then work on the side that's a little bit weaker more than you work on the side that's stronger to help balance that out. You're doing amazing. Just 10 more seconds of this side. Okay, we're going straight into another 30-second rest. So just chill out, go grab some water, let your glutes rest, maybe even do a little light stretching, and we'll get right back into the exercises in just a minute. Our rest is almost over. You want to grab a dumbbell for these next set of exercises, and you're going to hold it by the ends. We're doing a squat good morning combo. So you're just going to squat down in a relatively narrow stance, and then you're going to hinge forward at your hips. So think of not bending your knees at all, but just pushing your hips back. Keep a slight bend in your knees, but keep the amount of bend about the same for the entire exercise, and then straighten back up, almost as if you were doing a standing hip thrust, if that makes sense. So you're pushing your hips back and down, and then pushing them forward. And you should really feel this along the backs of your legs and also in your glutes. If you don't feel it in your glutes, really make sure you're thinking of your glute muscles, and make sure that you're doing the full rep. So you're leaning as far forward as you can while pushing those hips back as far as possible, and almost just like you're trying to hit the wall behind you with your glutes. Okay, this set is done. You're gonna set down your weight, take a B stance, which is a split stance for your RDLs. So you've got one foot forward, you've got your back leg with just your weight on the toe of your back foot, and then with your forward foot, you're going to grab your dumbbell in the same hand as that foot, and you're going to be doing your RDLs. So this is a really similar motion to your good mornings, except you're going to be thinking of just rolling the weight down the front of your leg and back up. So you do want to think about pushing those hips back as far as possible, just like in your good morning, and then roll that weight down your leg and back up. We're switching to the other side. Try to keep your torso somewhat up, your shoulders rolled back. This is not a row, so don't think of your back or your arm pulling the weight up. Think driving through your glutes to push your torso back upright. And 5 more seconds of this side before our rest. Okay guys, put that weight down. It's time for a little rest. Just breathe, we're almost there. We've got one more superset to go, and then if you want to do the full challenge, repeat this entire video one more time. I guess in that case it means that we're almost halfway, but you've got this. Your dumbbell back up, we're doing sumo squats. So step super wide, point your toes slightly out to the sides, and then hold your weight in front of you. And you're just going to be squatting down until your thighs are parallel with the ground, and then pushing back up. So squat nice and deep for me. Let's get the full range of motion. And as you can see, I'm doing these really slowly. You do not need to go fast at all. We'll be doing the faster version later, don't worry. And you just want to think of keeping your torso as upright as possible, as you can see here, and holding that weight in front of you. These are definitely a challenge, and my legs were really starting to shake and my glutes were just on fire at this point, but I believe in you. We can push through and get it done. Okay guys, final exercise of this round. You are going to drop that weight, get right back into your sumo squat position because we're doing sumo squat pulses. So these are just mini reps of what you were just doing. You're going to stay low and just move a few inches up and down rather than the full rep range. And guys, it's going to burn. It's going to be so hard. I was breathing hard by the end of this. I know I said it's not a cardio workout, but it kind of is a little bit at this point. And you just want to keep these pulses small and precise. We're doing it for a minute. Let's go. You got this. Let's do this. We've got 15 more seconds of these. Keep your shoulders back, keep breathing. Don't forget to breathe as you're exercising. It's really going to help. And I had to take a little second breather here because I was truly dying, but get right back into it if you do need to stop. And we're done. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. Remember to do it one more time for the full challenge, and let's stretch it out just to give your glutes a little bit of a break, give them some love. You're going to put one foot on top of your other knee and just pull your leg towards you as I'm doing a figure 4 stretch. You can also straighten your leg up if you want to, and then switch to the other side. If you do need a little bit more of a stretch in your glute or you're not feeling it super strongly, you can also push your knee away from you. So not the knee that you're hugging your leg in towards your body, but the other knee that's out to the side. You're going to just push that gently away from you, and you will feel a little bit more of a twist and stretch in your hip and glute. Anyway, guys, just hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds, breathe, and then relax. And thank you so much for joining me. I had so much fun. I hope you did too, and I'll see you next time.